Nathan Stephenson. I'm 39 years old, and this is my 40th winter in Minnesota, and I'm going to show some of the snow gear that I wear outside for these cold temps. It is Valentine's Day 2021, February 14th. It is negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius below zero. I'll lay out my inside clothes, what I'm going to change into in my bathroom ahead of time. So I'm recording what I'm going to wear for winter gear in the comfort of my apartment right now. Here I got a lot of dry fit clothing. Some of it dries really fast and quick. The neckline isn't exactly right for me, so I modified it a little bit on each of them. Some of it's made from recycled plastic. I might wear over my regular inside clothes, like if I'm working somewhere that requires these. Over my inside clothes, I also have other clothing I wear. On a cold day like this, I'm pretty much always wearing snow pants outside. I'm usually wearing my coat. I'm sometimes wearing more than one pair of socks. Probably have a face mask that goes on over one of the pandemic masks I wear. Then over the face mask, I'll wear a regular hat. Then I'll of course be wearing thick mittens usually. And sometimes even under these thick mittens, I'll be wearing some socks to keep my hands warm or thin gloves. One thing I should mention, it is possible to overdress in the winter, and that can cause sweat. Notice I have a lot of things that will dry very quickly. So it's important, even though I am using a lot of layers, that it's still possible to overdress in the winter. And a lot of times with all this gear, it's hard to stay inside with it on, so a lot of times I want to put it on quickly and go straight out, or when getting in, take it off right away. I usually wear running shoes. Sometimes I have another pair to change into. If I'm walking, or I'll wear boots. I haven't skied for many years, but if I'm cross-country skiing, I'll wear ski boots. And there's also skating footwear. Snowshoes that can be worn in conjunction with either boots or regular shoes. Yeah, with wearing footwear, you have to remember, in Minnesota there's a lot of ice out, and all this salt out here is not working because it's too cold for it. About the only thing it's done here is melt the snow into ice. I'll keep my keys ready to go, have my glasses, sunglasses ready. I usually get my regular glasses ready. I have a lot of things to find before I get going outside or even out of my apartment sometimes, so I can connect them to my computer with a cable. There are some bicycle generators that will make USB power. For my other bicycle, I just have lights that work directly with the hub dynamo or the hub generator that is in my bike. So I have one bike that has a generator and one bike that does not. The one that has a generator, it's a little bit easier with the lighting, powered by the wheel motion. Usually try to bike during the day, but in case I'm out at night, I have lights available that I use. So I use these lights. These are USB powered lights. The rear one is the red one, bright white one is for the front, and these are the packs I use. I use this pack, most of the time, and sometimes I'll use this bigger crate that goes on these will both go on the rack that is connected on my bicycle behind the seat. And occasionally I'll also, instead of those bike packs, I'll use a trailer like seen here. They have collapsed. So this bike has fat tires, which makes it a little bit easier for stabilization. Still have to watch out for ice because it can still fall on the ice. This also has a disc brake system, a front light, and sufficient reflectors. And if I'm biking, and I'll be wearing a helmet. This helmet's a little bit bigger than I normally wear, so I can fit my hat underneath of it. This spring, or not quite as cold a winter day, I'll wear gloves like this, or I might wear gloves like this inside when working well. The cold is extremely hard on lithium batteries, so that is why the backlight in my bike that's powered with a generator might work better. I also have flashlights that are crank powered. Now another thing to think about is if it's really cold, inside of my gloves I wiggle my fingers around and wiggle my toes around inside my shoes. Putting your hands inside of your pants pockets can keep you warm because that part of the leg stays warm. As well as underneath the armpits. Hopefully you don't have to do that, but it can keep you warm. Opening blinds can let some sunshine in during the day. Closing them at night with these blinds and these curtains definitely make a difference as far as keeping in the warm air.